There are many possible reasons for fear of rejection. For example, maybe you've felt rejected in the past, perhaps in childhood, or in a previous adult relationship. Perhaps your mind has come to associate relationships with other human beings as incredibly fragile. This may have made you feel very possessive or jealous, or led you to become too intense early on in a relationship. Or maybe sometimes you've gone to an opposite extreme by driving others away or ending relationships to avoid risking being rejected yourself. Clearly, being too clingy in relationships or being too rejecting yourself are not strategies that make for a comfortable time when it comes to being around other people. However, it's the feelings, not the thoughts, that determine the kinds of behaviors I've just been describing. Everybody, absolutely everybody in our lives, no matter how much we love and care for them, has to be let go of eventually. Part of us has to begin to relax with a sense of that. Part of loving someone is instinctively knowing that one day we have to let go, even if that day is in 50 years' time. Acknowledging this fact and really living it can allow you to love somebody more completely and in turn be loved by them more fully. Another feature of fear of rejection is that we can start to look for signs that what we most fear is really the case. You may do this in many areas of your life, looking for evidence from life to back up what you believe. So if someone doesn't call or text you back immediately, and this might be taken as evidence that they're about to reject you, rather than assuming that there could be any number of many reasons why they haven't returned your call yet. Or maybe a partner or friend spends time talking to some other person at a party, and the instant feeling may be, I knew it, they find them more attractive or interesting than me. From a tiny fragment of experience, we can construct whole arguments based on no real evidence at all. So I want you to get very good at spotting just when you're unreasonably finding evidence of rejection, where there is no real evidence. Okay, now make sure you're comfortably settled, maybe in some place calming and restful, just to relax deeply. And you can begin to learn new and valuable things on an unconscious level. You can first of all just let those eyes rest closed. Now just before you really begin to relax very deeply, just think about the specific types of things in relationships that were producing that fear in you. You know, specific situations or types of situations. Just have a good detailed think about those types of situations that were more likely to produce a response in you. Good. Now just begin to get the sense of almost watching that relaxation floating around that body and mind more powerfully, unfurling throughout the legs and arms, and gently caressing the fingertips and down to the tips of the toes as you rest deeper and relax so completely. And there is no real right or wrong way to go into a nice hypnotic state. Your mind can wander or wonder about one thing or another, or your thoughts can just drift between my words. And of course, life is made up of many aspects. Things you can be interested in, different people who give you different things because they're different from one another. And when you become really confident in life, it's because you start to get the sense that you can actually survive beyond any relationship. That's it. This is what it means to be human. We need relationships, but you can, even if you don't know yet, survive beyond any relationship as an individual who will always be able to make new connections in life. And this is going to allow you to really just start to be more relaxed and easygoing in and around all kinds of relationships, feeling so much more confident and comfortable, knowing that you're more than and can survive beyond any given relationship in life. That's it. And it's always very sensible and effective in life to put lots of different eggs in lots of different baskets. And when we put all our eggs in just one basket, then the risk is so much greater if that basket is stolen or removed for some reason. And we all know or have known someone who, when they meet someone new, start to neglect other friends and interests. But this is dangerous because then everything is invested in just one person, and that's never sensible. But anyway, these must be things that you know deep down, and as you begin to relax deeper and more fully, you can really begin to imagine even the air around you resting deeper and deeper. That's it. And if you were to imagine a doorway, that's it. Perhaps such a beautiful door, maybe blue or green, or perhaps some other color entirely, which you can be about to open. And on the other side of that door is a place of such beauty and tranquility. I don't know. It may be a wonderful walled garden, or scenic countryside views, or some inner place so cozy, relaxed and friendly. And in just a few moments now, you can begin to go through that doorway and experience this wonderful place from the inside, so peaceful and calm. And also a place of learning potential, because your unconscious mind is going to be able to learn new and much more comfortable responses in life in this place. But for now, that's it. Resting deeper, just drifting through that doorway and discovering the quite astonishing relaxant effects of your beautiful place in your mind. Good. And there have been, whether you consciously know it or not, typical times when you'd previously responded with too much unnecessary anxiety within a relationship. Just let your unconscious mind scan for those types of situations and let you have a sense of them now. That's it. Now, in a few moments, you're going to find that you can do a kind of subconscious rehearsal of any future times like those, but instead with you feeling very calm and relaxed, and, above all, totally relaxing with uncertainty. Whether it's a time when someone doesn't call, or are late to show up, or talk to others, or whatever. You know the usual types of things. That's it. And just spend the next few moments noticing those kinds of things, which are actually a natural, normal part of everyday relationships. And notice those times and types of times with you just being so calm and relaxed about it, with the overriding sense that you always have other focuses in life, other eggs in other baskets, and can relax about that. So noticing now, maybe for the very first time, the experience of actually having these normal types of relationship situations and relaxing totally with them. Notice that now in your mind. Good. And the more you experience this, the more relaxed around relationships you're going to be. And of course, there is also another important aspect to understand about all of this. Rejection is as much a comment about the rejecter as the rejected. A fool can reject gold, believing it to be worthless. The gold, however, can really just relax about all of this. And it's not everyone who can know the value of a diamond or appreciate one of the most beautiful paintings from all of time. So, you can relax about all this too. That's good. And remember, you can experience and strengthen this as many times as you need to. That's good. And now you can just begin to drift back to the room, feeling very wide awake and strongly refreshed. That's it, just starting to rouse, coming back to normal awareness of your surroundings again. And you can really start to notice your newfound relaxation around those types of situations, developing and growing in future days, weeks and months. And now let your eyes open, that's it. Good. And wide awake. Great.